Alright, so what is up YouTube? Oh my gosh, I'm out of breath. Alright, what is up YouTube? Today we're back with another video. Today we're doing legs. Today we're doing legs. I started with some cardio. Did some stairmasters. 8 second, no 8 minutes. 8 second. I did it for 8 minutes. With the level 10. You know, it's pretty brutal. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So the day that I don't do abs, I do cardio. The day that I do cardio, I don't do abs. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta, stick with your program and whatever you have and whatever you believe in. You can just stick with it. But for me personally, that's what I've been doing it. So the day that I do cardio, I don't do abs. The day that I do abs, I don't do cardio. One thing that I always do, I always keep my cardio, because I always do cardio before I do legs, right? So before I go do quads, squat, things like that. So I always make sure that I do cardio first. So you can do it before, you can do it after. It's up to you to find a sweet spot where you can incorporate your cardio in. If you feel that you can do it, if you think that you can do it after your workout, it's good. If you think you can do it before your workout, then there's no problem at all. You know what I'm saying? So it's been working for me, so I like it. I like to get my blood flow going, and kind of hit my body up before I go do any kind of exercises. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always do cardio first, because I don't do crazy. I don't do high intensity cardio shit. You know what I'm saying? So I do 7 to 10 minutes cardio. I don't really do 30 minutes, 1 hour cardio before my leg sessions. That's stupid, and I don't think it's gonna help me in any kind of way based on my goal. You know what I'm saying? So because I train for hypertrophy, so I gotta make sure that maximize my strength and don't kill myself up even before I even start my session. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing you have to keep in mind. You know what I'm saying? Well, you might be asking, is it good? Because I got this question a lot. Should I do cardio first or before? And it is gonna help me lose body fat. Yes, doing cardio is gonna help you losing body fat, but you have to have a way to do it. You can't just doing cardio and think that your body fat is gonna drop. It is gonna drop, but it's gonna take much more. It's gonna take much more longer if you incorporate that with some high intensity training. You can do some strength training, things like that. You can do some HIIT training. Yeah, so try not to stick to cardio only. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not gonna help you. That's not gonna help you a lot if you wanna lose body fat. Doing some cardio just like this, it's gonna help your endurance. It's gonna make your cardiovascular a lot more efficient and overall health. You know what I'm saying? So here guys, so I'm probably gonna start with some leg extensions. Alright, so I know summer is right around the corner. Summer is now happening. Well, it depends, how much body fat you want to drop. You know what I'm saying? You might not be able to drop it for the summer. You know what I'm saying? Because you have to prepare yourself way ahead of time to get ready for the summer. You know what I'm saying? So, and if you just started, I would say focus more on eating more protein, get your fibers in, trying to eat less carbs. Carbs is really good. People sometimes where they want to lose body fat, they completely cut, carbs out of their diet. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to cut carbs completely. You know what I'm saying? So you can still eating carbs and still losing body fat. You know what I'm saying? So Yeah, that's just three things that I want you to be focused on. Eat more protein. Eat more protein. Eat your fibers. Eat your carbs. Eat your fat. Fat is good. So your fat is gonna help you with energy. So make sure that you eat fat, carbs, protein, things like that. So having a balanced diet is what I would say. So no matter what, it doesn't matter what diet you use, it's gonna help you lose body fat. Period. You know what I'm saying? People think that you have to be on keto diet, Mediterranean diet, carnivore diet, vegan diet. It doesn't matter. So whatever diet you're on, you're gonna lose body fat. You're gonna get fit if you do it properly. So that's it. Let's go, guys. Oh yes. Whew. All right, so we already did the first set. Again, if you've been watching me for a while now, you know that the way that I always do leg extensions. Again, I never extend my legs all the way up to kind of like put my knees at risk. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people sometimes like they put the seat too close like this. I don't mean that you're not gonna get as much as you could on the stimulus and also that engagement that you need on the quads. But for me, it's a lot better when I have the seat all the way down so I can lean. So I can lean on the pad to have more stretch on the quads. As you can see, if I'm here, the stretch kind of limited, and I don't know. For me, it's a lot harder like this. When I sit straight, but if I lean, I have so much, stretch on the quads. I have more room to perform the exercise. So that's why I like to lean on the back, lean far on the back, on the way to the back, and have a deep stretch on the quads, as you can see. So if I'm here, you see, it's a lot harder to do it like this. But when I lean back, I have so much room, so much stretch on the quads, especially on the femurs. You know what I'm saying? So you have like so much stretch on these front muscles. So that's why I like to do my leg extensions with my back lean like this. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. All right, so that was the last set. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. Probably gonna do some hack squat or some, or I don't know, maybe some traditional squat. But I don't know, we'll see. But for now, we're done with the leg extensions. So for every set, I think I did like 4 to 5 sets, not including the warm up set though. So I did like 2 warm up sets and then 4 to 5 working sets. So for each set, I keep it around like 10 to 12 reps. I think that's a solid number that you can aim for if you wanna grow, if you wanna build hypertrophy, if you wanna build more muscles. You know, the more repetitions, the better it's gonna be for the muscle to grow. So yeah, again, keep the muscle keep the muscle at the most stretching position. You know what I'm saying? Where you can feel like you whipping up the muscle. So because I don't say it, but the study said that the muscle most likely to grow at the most stretching position. So the stretch is the most important thing. Focus on the stretch. Focus on the stretch because that's gonna help the muscle. So yeah, guys, that's it. All right, so I was gonna do the hot squat, but somebody already took it. So now I'm gonna do the traditional barbell squat. You know, it's always good to have like a substitute programming in a program, workout. So because that's gonna help you, since you can come to the gym and the equipment that you're gonna use, somebody already use it. So when there is no, when there is unavailable equipment, so you have to know what else you can do that can target the same muscle group. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna do the hot squat, so I can still do the regular squat and get the same thing. Always have like a backup equipment or backup training that you can do if something is not available to you. So yeah. All prior to the bar position, so I've seen some people they put the bar a little bit high. Some of them they put it a little bit lower, right? If you put the bar a little bit lower on your back, you're gonna end up tugging a lot on your glutes. If you want to tug more on your front quads, you have to put the bar right here on your traps, where you can feel all the loads going into the front quads, not on your glutes. And that's gonna help you to, squat straight instead of like lean forward like this, because the bar is gonna be right here below. Because if it's right here below, you're gonna end up, leaning towards forward like this, and then all the loads is gonna go right into your glutes. So keep that in mind. All right, so this is gonna be the warm-up set. Probably gonna do like for the warm-up set, I just keep going with the flow. I just keep going with the feeling. If I feel I can do more, I do more, because I don't really have like a rep range I can aim for. So as long as I feel, I feel the stimulus, I feel the muscles working, then I know that I'm good. So it's up to you. You can have a rep range, but if you don't want to, so it doesn't matter. When you're doing warm-ups, you can just go with the flow, go with whatever you feel, and then you should be fine. All right, so now we're gonna do the walking set now. If you're tall like me, I'm 5'10", 5'11". So I use level 5. I could have used level 4, but it's gonna be a little bit too high. So you gotta make sure that you use a level that's a little bit shorter than you, so you can go underneath the bar and lift the bar. All right. So because you don't want to have the bar a little bit too high. So when you want to, whack the bar, then now you find difficulty to put the bar down. So yeah. Yeah, one warm-up set, five working sets. Keep it around 10 to 12 reps. Pretty solid, right? So you have to give yourself the amount of time that you need it, to get back and perform another set, and not another set, but a quality set. You know what I'm saying? So resting is so important. Make sure that you rest properly. So that's gonna help you. So that's gonna help you train harder, since your body, fully, your body fully rested. So now you'll be able to, to push harder and harder. All right, so the next exercise is I was gonna do another exercise for hamstrings, but you say, you know what, I'm already here. I might as well um, just do it here. So that's why I started with this one. I already did the warm-up set, so now I'm gonna do the working set. Probably gonna keep it like around 8 to 10 reps, full sets. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's getting late, and I've been here already for a while now. So yeah, guys. So I'm not probably not gonna talk a lot at the end of the video, but for now, just like I said, I'm gonna keep it around 8 to 20, 8 to 10 reps, full sets. Really focus on on the range of motion on the eccentric phase, meaning on the way down, to kind of like maximize more growth on the hamstrings. You know what I'm saying? And pay attention to it, because if I can go slow, not very slow. If you go too slow, then you're gonna get bored, and that's not gonna good at all. So make sure that you don't go too slow. Make sure that you don't go too fast. You know what I'm saying? So really focus on the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can focus on that, that's gonna help you have that mind muscle connection, to know that, hey, I'm not working on my hamstring, or I'm working on my hamstrings. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, like when people are doing LDLs, they're most likely target their glutes instead of their hamstrings, right? So make sure that you don't bend too much. If you bend too much, you're gonna end up targeting your glutes. Make sure that you on a upright position where you can feel your hamstrings working. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna show you real quick how I do it. So 45-degree, it's not good. Too much glute. Make sure that you close to, make sure that you're close to 90-degree, I would say. Right? Make sure that you're close to 90-degree. I'm gonna show you right now. Oh. With my butt down like this, so the line of force is gonna go one into my glutes. You know what I'm saying? So all the strain, all the force is gonna go into my glutes. But if I right here in the upright position, so I got more hamstrings than glutes, right? So right here, as you can see my knees right here. You can see my knees. So I'm not right here, I'm right there. So I can go down. So as I go down, I can see the stretch from my hamstring. So make sure that you do this, you know what I'm saying? Because that's gonna help your hamstrings to grow and kind of like have that mind muscle connection. You know, feel the muscles working. If you feel it on your glutes, then you have to stop and tweak it a little bit, see where you make the mistake, see where you can improve. So, you know, to toggle your hamstrings a lot better. Whew. So one common thing that people always struggle with is their lower back. They either say, I feel pain on my lower back, or I feel, done weight heavy on my lower back, you know. A lot of time like it's because you arch your back too much. When you're doing all the L, so your spinal arteries, meaning the spine, gotta be like this. Alright? So you gotta be straight like this. So if you have your back, arch like this, so you're gonna feel a lot on your lower back. You're gonna feel a lot of pain there. You're gonna feel all the weight is going towards there. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure that your back is straight. So all you have to think about is thinking about your upper body right here. Lower it down and then move it up. If your back arcs like this, when you do this, you see right here, this is your lower back. So all the movement is you're gonna feel it there. So you gotta make sure that your spine is straight, your back is straight like this. You're moving for you're going down, you're moving up. You're going down, you're moving up. The same when you're doing good morning or you working your glutes, it's the same thing. So I've seen people like they arch their back like this and they have like so much pain on the lower back. So do this. That's gonna help prevent anything. So that's gonna ease off the pain on your lower back. Keep your back straight, your spine straight, and you'll be fine. Alright, so this is gonna be the last exercise for quads. So this is a V squat. You don't really see a lot of people on this machine. I don't know, for some reason, some of them don't like it because it looks awkward. Because people don't know how to do this, how to use this machine. So that's why like this machine always stay empty. You barely see people on it. But it's a really good machine, to be honest with you. It's a really good alternative machine if you can't do the front squat. If you can do the front squat, you can use this for the front squat. You can do good morning with this. This is gonna be the last one. Again, I go right into the working set. I'm not gonna do no warm-up set, nothing, because my quads are already warmed up, so there's no way to do extra work. So that's it. Fuck. Alright, so this is gonna be the last exercise overall for the workout session for today. So I'm gonna end up the workout session with the calf raises. I'm gonna do like 4 sets of this one, 10 to 12 reps, and after that should be it for the workout session for today. Alright guys, so thank you for watching. It was phenomenal. To be honest with you, it was a pretty good workout. We did a lot. It started with cardio, we did leg extensions, we did a regular barbell squat. What else? We did a V squat, and now we just did the calf raises. So it was pretty much like three exercises for quads, because today was quads focus. and I did like one exercise for hamstrings, I think, and one exercise for calves. So yeah, just like I said, so me, I train legs, you know, twice a week. So I got one quads focus and one hamstrings focus. So on my quads focus, I do more quads. On my hamstrings focus, I do more hamstrings focus. Yeah, guys. So again, thank you for watching. Appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do so because that's gonna help the channel. And again, see you for another video. I'm out.